So could you please explain the SPLATR model?
As part of my sales training, I went through 4 residential sales training, and these 4 sales trainings were 4 weeks long. So I was highly trained in professional sales. I trained with Xerox, I trained with Yellow Pages, and 2 other big international corporate companies. And I was taught in sales to get the information from your client, you have to ask open questions. It's exactly the same in coaching. In coaching, you get taught to ask open questions. And just a few years ago, I suddenly went, hang on a minute. Now, this is years after, because I've been running NLP trainings 2005. I suddenly went, hang on a minute. You have to ask questions in a specific order. This is what people do. They start talking from their inside world in the middle of the conversation that's going on in their head. So there's a whole lot of information is missing, and then they talk and they expect people to understand. So I suddenly realized to get clarity with anything you're working with, you have to find out the situation and the people. So what is someone talking about and who's involved? Once you have the situation, once you have the person, you're able to get a visual representation. You're able to start creating a picture in your mind. Now, in NLP, we know that's called submodalities because we're creating a picture for everything we do. So once you're starting to create that picture, it's almost like, you know what a jigsaw puzzle is? So by asking the situation, the what are we talking about first, then who's involved, that's the first part of the SPLATR. The second part of the SPLATR is you're working with the location, the L, which is where did it happen, the action, which is the how did it happen, and the T, the time, which is when did it happen. So once you have that all together, once you have the SPLATR all together, you get the clarity. And when someone's building that rapport with you, when someone's talking about the situation, they're talking about what the situation is, who's involved, how it happened, when it happened, where it happened, then you've got that openness coming from your client that you can ask very gently, so what was the purpose of this? Or what was the reason for this? Which is actually the why question. And you're going to get a completely different answer. You're going to get a much more unguarded and open answer. And I've tested this with business clients for years because I teach the SPLATR model to the business managers I teach coaching skills to. I don't train them as business coaches, but I teach managers coaching skills so they can coach their team members.